Alright guys, it's time to clean up our greenhouse where the spring is coming, and we need to get started with our new season. So guys, let's get started. So guys, here we are, and this is the greenhouse where I grew my tomatoes last season. And now that we're approaching the spring, I have to get it ready such that by the time we reach spring, the greenhouse is set and we just start our season afresh. And this time round, I promise to bring for you a lot of vegetables, because last year only I grew tomatoes, and it's because I arrived here late and I acquired the greenhouse very late. But this time around guys, we are going to do a lot of things. As in my previous videos, I already showed you the plan for this year, and I'll not get tired of sharing with you all my plans and whatever I'm doing. Everything I'm doing on this farm, I'll be sharing with you. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and for those of you who have been with us from the start of last season up to the end, thank you so much. Let's continue with the spirit. Let's continue learning as I continue learning from you. Alright guys, we are done with our first activity of the season, and as I told you earlier on, we're just starting our season. And for this year, I'm looking at growing the vegetables like the tomatoes, which I grew last year, and then we're going for eggplants, also going for carrots, we're going for green peppers, right? These are so far three. Then there are four. The fifth one, we're also going to be having the Irish potato. So this year around, we are going to be learning a lot of things. So it makes sure you be part of this channel of Agriculture World Happiness for us to learn more. And also I promise this year we are going to be, I'm going to be doing some farm visits, at least those ones who are doing vegetable farming, such that we are also able to learn more from other farmers compared to what we're going to learn here. So this is the plan for this year. Now coming back to our greenhouse, last year I grew tomatoes here, and I used these plastic bags here, these plastic sacks here. And this plastic sack contains soil inside. As you can see here, it has some soil inside. And this soil is also well mixed with manure and everything. And this is where I grew my tomatoes from. But I also faced challenge with it in a way that when the tomatoes were still young, it could lose water very fast. So it required me to always come here and keep watering almost on a daily basis, because when the crops are very small, they need a lot, at least they need sufficient water. Now this year around, I'm going to try another method. Since this is a greenhouse, and the greenhouse, the floor is of concrete, so what I'm going to do is I will get some piece of wood, then I measure 1 meter by 4 meters, right? This is going to be the length of our bed inside here. And this is not going to be necessary bed, it's just going to be the plant bed, like where you're going to, it's like we're having in a garden, well leveled. So this is where I'm going to put it for this year. Now, the other thing is, the reason why I made it 1 meter is just because to make it easier for me to work inside here. And also at the same time, I'll have to create some space, the working space, because I'm not just going to grow here one crop, because I'm going to be growing here at least 2 to 3 crops inside here. Since I'm not going to be growing it for the commercial use, I'm just making it from home consumption, right? As I told you, me, I love growing crops. That's what I'm going to do for this year, and that's why I've gone for these crops that I've mentioned. So just make sure you be part of this journey until the end. You make sure you keep following up, because whatever activity I'll be doing inside here, I'm going to be actually doing it on camera. I'm not going to do any activity behind the camera, because I feel like you guys, you have become part of this family of Agriculture World Happiness. Therefore, you need to get to know what's going on here on the farm, here in the greenhouse where I'm going to be doing all my activities, such that when someone outside there want to copy something out, yes, you just have the right person to consult. Every step we're going to be going, and I'm going to be sharing all these steps. And not that every crop will be inside here, other crops are going to be outside, because there are some of the crops which I feel like I'll also put outside. However much I've said, we might just grow like 5 crops, you never know. If we also get a chance, we can also put more, like 6, and then we see what we can learn from each of these crops. And sometimes the reason why people have always failed, most farmers, the vegetable farmers, like let me say the vegetable farmers have failed, is they want to start something very big, just like because you have that money, you feel like that money will do everything. But remember, the first thing in life, if you're going to do something, or if you're going to go for agriculture, is you'll need the skills first, and also you'll need the knowledge first. So this is why it's better for you to start small, and then you'll learn from those. And also you're going to be able to identify your mistakes and iron it the next time. Finally, when you get, like when you succeed in whatever you've been doing, like the small crop, let me say the small field you have been growing your crop in, if you have succeeded in doing that crop, then you can now go big. So as I told you last year, I grew here vegetable, I grew here tomatoes, and it was successful. So now if I wanted to go for something big like 1 acre, 2 acres, which means I'm good to go. But the limiting factor here for me is the land, because the place where I'm staying, you cannot easily get land as a foreigner. So this is where I've managed to get, or this is what I've managed to get. So let's see the whole thing, how it will go for this year. We just pray for the best. And let me also show you the field which is outside, because now inside here it's clean. Because the reason why we cleaned this, we cleaned the part inside, or we cleaned our greenhouse, is because we want to make sure that before we bring our new crops, the field is clean, or even the garden where we're going to be planting our stuff is very clean, because that's what everyone has to do. Even if you're going to be growing from outside, but make sure you have a very clean field, because when you have a clean field outside and then you start planting your vegetables, you're not going to be able to compete with the weeds. And that's one of the ways of actually getting rid of the weeds or competition, like reducing the competition to the crops. And the other reason why you need to clear your field very well always before planting, and not only very clean, but you need to do it very early, is because when you have a very clean field, you're actually going to get, at least you're going to reduce on the risk of disease attacking your crop. And that's how we want things to actually do, or that's how we want to do things in modern farming. So let me take you outside, and I show you also the portion where we're going to grow other crops. So guys, right here is the portion where we're going to plant some of our vegetables, because for this year my target is actually plant peppers. These are the green peppers. I'm going to plant tomatoes. Also at the same time, I'll plant the carrots and the cabbages, and even at the same time want to plant the eggplant. So those are the main crops that I'm planning for this year, and not forgetting also the Irish potato, because these are some of the things which are really expensive here in the area where I'm living, and this is how I want to live for this year. So make sure you be part of this journey by subscribing to the channel, and of course turning on the notification bell such that you do not miss on any other video. because you can see here, this is whatever we removed from inside. These are the residues of the tomato for last year. You see, these are the residues, and all this one is going to be manure because I'm going to dig this. The whole process we're going to be doing together with you guys, and you're going to be able to see the whole process here in this channel. So I'm going to mix it up together here, and we have plenty of manure which I'll actually mix up with these ones. Then we see how we can grow the whole thing, right? Because this time around I want to give it a lot of time to see that things go on well. Because one of the things which have actually failed the farmers, in most cases, farmers who do vegetables, is because they give much space, like too much. They don't give attention to their vegetables, and that's one of the failures. Because guys, with vegetables, you can fail in just one day because everything from the start may go well, but the moment you abandon your crops for like 2 days, that's gone. You'll find things have all gone bad. So that's one thing I want to avoid for this year. And I'm going to level, as I said, and this tree here is actually, I'm going to remove it away. I'll bring the excavator or something, we remove it either way. Or I just prune the thing, because we have the farm excavators here, we can just take it away. But if not that, we can just prune it off so that it gives us enough light. Because the one problem I faced here last year, when I just started here, because I started it late in the greenhouse, some of you saw it, the challenge I faced here. It was because after the greenhouse, I didn't clean it well, and on top there were some shrubs like these ones here. These were the shrubs which I just cleared, and they were covering the almost one side of the greenhouse. So now it limited the light from reaching my vegetables, and it gave the plants did not actually grow well, because I planted them on the same day. But again, when they were growing, others were growing very fast and others were growing very slowly, because the light they received, it wasn't much. However much I was giving them all the required nutrients and water and everything, the plants did not grow well. So that's one thing I want to avoid for this year. And as I said, that is how we must go. We must go organic, and that's why this time around I want to try organic. Even if you ask me today which crop is more expensive, when you go to market, you're going to find that the organic things are more expensive, because everyone is looking at organic, because it's the only way you can actually reduce the risk of getting cancer through food. Because when you eat too much food with a lot of chemicals, dangerous chemicals, even it actually gives you it causes cancer. So that's one thing for this year we have to really avoid. So be part of this channel by subscribing. So these are the plans for this year, and whatever we're looking at this year is just we're looking at success, and success is just going to be like seen when you guys, or when we all have quality products. And having quality product means how much chemical you have used, how beautiful your plants are looking like, and what's the end product. And also at the same time, did you succeed in the market? Because for you to succeed in the market of today, you go to get quality product and you go to sell quality product. So that is the way we are going to go for this year. If you are doing yours for commercial purpose, please make sure you do it perfectly. And if you are doing it like me, who is just trying to see how you can eat your own product, or if you are planting yours for your own home consumption, please also make sure you get something which is of quality, because you never know tomorrow what you will be doing is going to be commercial. Because the reason why most of also our vegetable farmers have been failing is because they start something very big, then at the end management becomes the problem. As I was starting here, I said this is where I started my greenhouse. I started growing my vegetables from, right? Here I started it from here, and I did not do it so big. And I only did one crop for last year. It was only the tomatoes. And now this year, since tomato last year it was a success, this year around I want to go for other plants. I want now add on, because at least plants like the eggplants, those ones have been growing before. Plants like the cabbages have been growing before, and also carrots have been growing before, and a lot of crops have grown, but tomato has always been the main vegetable, which has always challenged me because it has a lot to do, and it needs a lot of attention compared to other plants. For example, with eggplant, you don't need too much attention. Eggplant, you can wait today and then you wait for it to grow. Then you come back and check on the pest if the pests are attacking it. Monitoring your plant, that's what you do with eggplant. And also with plants like carrot, you don't need too much monitoring. No, it doesn't require that. So these are the things we have to learn each and every day. So guys, that's all what I had for you. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.